Hi, good morning. I'm at the entrance of the White Temple. Now, the White Temple is built and owned by a Chiang Rai artist, born in Chiang Rai. Name is Chalam Chai Kosipipat. And even the entrance is interesting because before we go to the White Temple itself, see this. It's actually Spawn and Iron Man, I suppose. And there's a installation here. Obviously, the road to hell is paved with whiskey. And come on over. Oh yes, there's also a predator here. Right, with gold nuggets inside. And let's go to the left. You'll also see all these heads. Now there's a meaning behind all this. I'll explain later. But here is where you wash your hands, and even this is pretty cool, right? So this is done recently because of COVID. So you see the mask, you see the vaccines, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, COVID-19, the virus itself. And yeah, so wash your hands, man. Wash your hands. Okay, I'm gonna get in. We just walked in, and I'm told that the filming, if it's going to be on social media and on YouTube, it needs permission first. So I might not be able to share the rest of what I shoot here, but yep, that's the temple. It's really intricate and it's amazing. So yeah, so Chalam Chai started building it in 1997 as a tribute and a place over. He built it over an existing old temple, and he built this as a tribute or to give back, and a place where people can meditate and learn about Buddha and Buddhism. And to date, he has spent more than $1 billion, okay, of his own money, right? Own money, okay? Who says artists can't make money? But spent $1 billion of his own money to build this place and maintain this place. And that $1 billion is maybe 125 million ringgit, or 29 million US dollars. And the work is not completed yet, like the Sagrada. This is his lifelong project, and like the Sagrada, he plans for it to be finished in 2070, and he said that the only thing that will stop him, this is his lifelong work right now, right? And the only thing that can stop him, that will stop him, is death, okay? And even then, the project will go on. So yeah, this will live beyond him. The first part, as you enter the main temple hall, is you will see all these hands that are outstretched, right? So you see all these hands and all these demons, and this represents all the desires and wants, okay, that humans have inside them, and it's the unfulfilled desires and wants that creates all the pain and suffering and evil in the world. So yeah, so everybody's asking for something, wanting something, demanding something more than they have. And because most of the time, whatever we want because we don't have it. Therefore, There's always a need, and whatever we want that we don't get, that's where suffering comes from, right? So you want that bloody BMW, right? But you cannot get it. You can't get it. You can't afford it. You want to travel around the world, but you can't afford it. And you suffer for it, right? And when you want something, it essentially means you will stop appreciating what you have. And that's where the road to hell starts. So, yeah. So, in order to reach enlightenment, you have to walk through this. You have to walk through your desires, your wants, on all the bullshit that we try to get all the time that we don't really need. And because we're so focused on getting what we don't need, we forget all the things we already have. Man, it's just crazy, man. Jesus. And yeah, so to reach enlightenment, to walk towards enlightenment, you have to go through and walk past all the needs and wants and desires, go above them and cross into the gates, go beyond them, and boom, all right, we're on the bridge. Wow. The guardians, look at that. It says like, it's like, do not enter if you still crave things that you don't really need. Do not enter. Hey. So this is Chalam Chai's tribute to Buddhism and his gift to his city of birth. He's a bit of a rock star, so you can see a picture of him downstairs. And rightfully so, because he paid for everything here. There's a fee that you pay to get in, which is 100 baht for foreigners, and you can donate to, if you like, to this temple, but he doesn't accept donations above 10,000 baht because he doesn't want to be influenced by any of the wishes of the donors. This is his baby. And what a beautiful baby it is. I can't shoot inside, so I'll have to stop soon. Oh man, this is crazy. So you cross the bridge, get past, overcome all your desires and wants and needs, and then you enter into enlightenment and the house of Buddha. Oh wow, look at that. in Hinduism and Buddhism/Buddhism, right? All these statues are meant as inspirations. Unlike, because the concept of prayer, as I mentioned in the other video, is different. And I'm just going to repeat again because it's worth repeating. In Hinduism and Buddhism, as I understand it, when you pray, when you look at the image of Buddha, and you prostrate yourself, you give your respects, it is not praying to a god, because the Buddha is actually a man, right? He's a man who has achieved something that the rest of us haven't. He's gone through the suffering. He had the grit, right? Okay, he had the determination, and he made it, and he achieved enlightenment. He basically saw things and realized things that most of us don't. And he achieved a peace, serenity, and a state where he no longer endures suffering. And therefore, he's an inspiration. So when you actually look at a statue of a Buddha and you're like putting your hands together, you are not praying to God. You are not praying to say, hey God, I want $1 million. Hey God, can you end COVID in the world? No. You are actually, hey, may I be like you. Thank you for inspiring me. I will strive to achieve what you have achieved personally. So the key difference is this. Monotheistic religions, when they pray, it is praying to a God and hoping God will fix things and will take care of them and all that, a God, an external entity. Whereas in Buddhism and in yoga, and I think in Hinduism too, it is about working towards fixing what's inside. Okay, how can I be better? How can I fix myself in a way that it will alleviate the pain I'm going through and give me a better life, a more joyous life and state of being? How can I be a better person? So it is not, hey God, make me a better person. It's like, Buddha, thank you for showing us the way. Thank you for giving us the lessons and all that. And now we will try to achieve what you have achieved by turning inward and fixing ourselves, okay, through your teachings. And that's why there's so many Buddha statues all around, because they are not representations of God, but they are sources of inspiration of what we can be. So once you go into meditation, once you start fixing yourself in your mind, there is a guide on what you should aim for. And that's what I understand about praying in Buddhism as opposed to praying in the main monotheistic religions. So I can't take any photos inside. I will stop here and continue later. See you in a bit. I just came out from the main hall, and it's not a very big hall, but the symbolism inside is very, very strong. So you walk in from one side, and you walk out to the other, right? And as you walk in, you're actually walking in through the gates of all this suffering. Let's call it hell on earth for the moment, right? You're walking through it, and then you see at the other end, you're walking through there and you see the other end, the Buddha. And there are 3 statues, 2 Buddha and 1 of a monk. And you see the serenity in their faces and the peace. And on the wall, the mural is very interesting, because as you walk in, where you walk in the door, it represents the mouth of a big demon. And out of the mouth and inside the mouth of the big demon, because the door is part of it, but the side of the mouth we see, strangely, very interestingly, you know, paintings of Neo from the Matrix, Mila Jovovich, Resident Evil, Pokemon, Superman, the Twin Towers burning, watches, rockets, Pinhead from Hellraiser, and all these Western sort of symbolisms, and you wonder why, right? Then you sit, when you look at it, so you sit in the middle. I kneel down in the middle, and I turn from the entrance towards the Buddha, and then I saw it. Basically, the mouth of the demon is where all this materialism, distraction, greed, and all that is. And you see out of the mouth, there's some people are sitting on clouds, floating away towards the Buddha. So as you turn, you see them on clouds, and then at the end of the day, boom, is Buddha, right? And when I turn back, which faces this way, it is back to suffering, back to where we're from, and back to, I guess, hell on earth. So I'm walking back towards, across the bridge from heaven to hell. It's just spectacular, isn't it? Spectacular. Wow. That's towards enlightenment, towards the Buddha's teachings. And here we go back to suffering. And where all our needs and wants are, Back to the hands. Gimme, 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 I want more, And they're saying that you there, unless you stop, you will never get in. Yeah, you. Yes, you, lady. There's a hand with a skull. Give me money, give me money. And there are people giving money. Let's take a walk. Oh, no entry. I can't get into the grounds. So I guess this is it. There's a blue dragon spewing out water there. Yep. I think this is as far as it goes. Signing out from the White Temple in Chiang Rai. Peace.